might drop lower, and then, you know, you said that we were potentially going to get a bounce at this level. Yeah, but I wait patiently, guys. I wait patiently. I don't rush in a trade. I don't care what it does, if it drops or if it slices through. I will react as soon as we see some reaction at those levels, just like we saw here. Couple of candles there, couple of rejections, couple of candles there, dojis, couple of reactions at that resistance, at this support. That is what I want to see right over here. Some kind of reaction, and then you potentially can long. Right, because if you try and catch that falling knife, you are probably going to get wrecked, as they say. Now let's take a look at 500 watching at this moment, guys. Hey, come on, let's do it all together and scroll down and smash up that like button. Let's get to 300 likes, and I'll go through the comment section here and let's do an analysis on your favorite altcoin. So we just need to scroll down all together, smash up that like button, and let's dive in, guys. Let's go through the comment section right away. Okay, scrolling down. Hang on a second. Let's see. Looks like Ethereum, says Arthur. First of all, let me say thank you to Mark Dutch, Joseph, Sebas, and all of my different moderators here. I'm not sure if David or anyone else is here. Lauren, for the insane support. Let's take a look at Arthur here, saying, looks like Ethereum is going to test September lows. What do you think? Very, very likely. Almost guaranteed, if Bitcoin is going to retest $40,000 and $39,000. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like I said, Ethereum, we were talking about Ethereum hitting this major resistance zone, and like you said, we are very, very likely going to retest the September lows, especially if Bitcoin has that very much expected volatility to the downside, hitting below $40,000. Then of course Ethereum is going to come down and retest that $2,800. But if Ethereum comes down here, we are going to get a reaction. We are going to get some kind of reaction on the price action and expect a massive bounce, okay, by the end of January and part of February. Just expect it. Very, very likely you are going to have some kind of relief rally, because the amount of support there is down there is absolutely insane. $2,800. We also have a spike here on the VPVR. There is a big gap in between this range. So in between that $3,000 and $2,800, there is a little bit of a gap. So you could see a pretty sharp drop to this range and then get that reaction, guys. So I would become very, very bullish. Let's take a look at some fib levels here from the low to the high, and yeah, it is basically we touched to the dollar and got a massive bounce already from the fib levels of the ultimate low here of the summer to the high of November. Look how the price of Ethereum came and touched. Look, this is how important sometimes these fib levels are, guys. 61%, 618 right there to the dollar, bounce. You know, you might think, okay, if I buy here, where am I going to take profits? You need to take a look at where the highest resistance is, right? One of the highest resistance here on Ethereum, just by looking at consolidation, you know, maybe VPVR is a little bit over clustered. So, you know, if there's too much noise on the VPVR and you don't know where to look at it, you would probably just, you know, get it out of the way. Look for other confluence, other resistance zones. And basically, there's one right here at the $3,300. This is where we touch now, okay? It's easy to say once we touched. But, yeah, if you do hit that level, you would be searching for major resistance zones, and you can clearly see here that this is a major resistance and support level right there. He did also touched it here with a wick on the 4th of December, so it's definitely an area that's going to be very hard for Ethereum to break through, right, on the first attempt. Now, yes, that's already happened. I'm already explaining my potential scenario where if we do get some kind of reaction here at the 2,800, it might be a good long opportunity. It is almost definitely that we are going to hit that major resistance here again at the $3,300 range, in my opinion. Okay, so major bounce, very likely that, in my opinion, will be a very good trade. Very hard to break through this major support level. That is going to be my take, guys. Now, like I said, I want to see some kind of reaction. I want to see some kind of massive wicks, okay? Big, long shadow. Seeing the bulls fighting and defending this range, okay? And here's where I potentially going to, get extremely bullish. So that's my take here on Ethereum. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is losing the level here, losing this level right now of support. We're talking about the $4,160, and it looks like that this Gartley pattern is going to play out right now. It looks like that this Gartley is going to play out, and we are going to hit that $40,600 range right there in the next coming hours potentially. We are just losing support. It's going to have a little bit of a cascade effect, in my opinion. This is what usually happens. So we are maybe going to see this volatility live right now. And yeah, let me just go here quickly through the comment section, because S&P 500 looks bearish and horrible. I think it is February level. It is Feb level 41,400. I'm not sure what you are on about. I think S&P 500 looks pretty good, in my opinion. I think we have bullish rest of the week, okay, in my opinion. All right. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I see a potential butterfly pattern. Why are you bearish right over here? Why are you bearish right over here? You would have to be bearish, up here. You would have to be bearish up here. If we hit this level, I'm going to be bearish. I'm bullish here, We are in an uptrend still here on the S&P. We could still see volatility to the downside. It could happen, but, I am bullish on S&P right now. It is true that we are going down, but we need to look for those potential, bounces after being so bearish. You want to look for those bounces, right? And it is very likely you might have that bounce at these levels. I mean, if you are bullish here and you are bearish here, yeah, you need to find a plan, definitely. So let's take a look at the comment section. But it has the same head and shoulder pattern for me. Says, why did it have? It has the same head and shoulder pattern for me. What head and shoulder pattern? You talking about Bitcoin? Hello from Austria. How are you, Andy, my man? I am doing very well, Mike. Thank you for joining the stream. Matic collapsing. Can you tell a support level, please? Yeah, let's take a look at Matic. Let's take a look at. All right, these other ones aren't doing too bad. I was looking at Metis. Metis doing fine. Layer 2, guys. This Metis is going to go to a couple of $1,000s, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Let's take a look at Matic collapsing. I think $1.80 and $2 is major support. This is still This could come to the $1.80 easily and still look pretty healthy. This could still look pretty healthy, okay? It's not going to be easy, guys, to ride this. If Bitcoin goes sub $40,000 in the next coming couple of days, yeah, it's definitely going to come to $1.80 if Bitcoin goes below $40,000. In my opinion, it will have a little bit of that effect. So the $1.80 would be an extreme good buy zone, in my opinion. Okay, guys, this doesn't mean it needs to hold. We might be crashing down to $1. But by looking at this chart, okay, what happened? What happened 2 days ago? Not 2 days ago, but a couple of days ago, a few days ago, where a lot of people were, Matic. It's absolutely insane how Twitter explodes when, you have Matic. This was a couple of weeks ago, actually. Matic all-time high, we're going to the moon. Matic is going to go to $10, blah, 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 all of this. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. When everybody's, a little bit too bearish, it's a good sign. So $1.80 is likely if Bitcoin's going to hit sub $40,000. And it might be a very good buy zone, guys. Now, my eyes are on Bitcoin because I have a strategy here on Bitcoin. And that strategy is to once Bitcoin hits these levels that we are talking about. Okay, let me just get this fibs out of the way. Hang on a second. Right over here. Like I said, this is what I'm kind of expecting. The spring point might come sooner. It might not take. It might not be next week. It might be, in between, before the end of this week, where we might hit, 40,000, 39, 37. It's going to look very, very scary, guys. It will look scary. And that will be the moment where you are going to have altcoins such as Matic, potentially hitting $1.80 or $1.70 and getting a massive wick. And that is maybe going to be a very, very, very good long opportunity, okay? Long opportunity or buy Matic for the hold, okay? Where I do see a bounce from that level. That is my personal opinion, guys. Remember, Matic can be traded on Bybit, okay? You get the best bonus available. We're having a little bit of a bounce right now on Bitcoin. Yeah, you get the best bonus available on Bybit, up to $4,100 worth of bonus. So make sure to take advantage of that bonus down below on Bybit. You also got an insane bonus on Prime XBT, guys. It's got the bonus right now of 7% added to your deposit. So you deposit $1,000, you're getting $70. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of that. So you can trade with those $700 if you wish. If you deposit $10,000, just trade with the bonus. Let's take a look at what can we take a look at? Okay, Solana's not looking too good. Solana's not looking too good. Let's take a look at Solana, one of the favorites from a lot of people. Solana. I did have a chart here with some different support levels and resistance. Yeah, the other scenario here that we were talking about Solana is coming all the way down to in between $115 and $130. This is very, very likely a zone where we are going to get potentially a very, very good bounce. Because of this support area. VPVR, not too much VPVR here, not too much volume profile, and we can take a look at some fib levels also from the low to the high. Extreme volatility would be coming down to the $112 range, low $100 range. I think is a very, very good level. If we do see some reaction, some consolidation around that level, it is going to be a very, very good buy signal. Remember, Bitcoin may be dropping below the September low. If that does happen, is going to be a very good buying opportunity for a strong altcoin projects. Now, I'm not sure what is going on with Solana. I know they did have some issues with their network. Yeah, I'm not sure how Solana is doing actually with all of that. But overall, if we do have that consolidation right there, it's going to be a very good buy zone in my opinion. You know, between $115 and $130. That is my opinion here on Solana. Let's go here and take a look. Let's take a look at the comment section. Right. ADA, please. Let's take a look at ADA straight away. You really think that Bitcoin is going to rise? Definitely in the future. Definitely in the future. It can drop short term, of course. Yeah, I think, like I said, you know, this is what I think, guys. This is what I think. You know, I think it is obviously likely that we are going to see lower levels, like I've explained on the latest videos. We got two potential targets. I've got the $40,600, $40,800 range right there, where I'm going to take most of my profits on my trade, because we might get a massive bounce from this level. And we've also got the extremely bearish case scenario, which is a alt bat right there. Okay, this is a harmonic pattern, and this harmonic pattern can take us all the way down to the $37,000 range. Now, if that happens, I'm going to be extremely bullish at $37,000. This is a 4-hourly harmonic pattern right there, alt bat it's called. If we come down there, we got harmonic pattern right there being bullish at $37,000 range. Okay, it's very volatile. It might be 36.5, it might be 37.2. You have to have a range because of the volatility. And we got the harmonic pattern. What else have we got at that $37,000 range? We got this insane support right there. Okay, we need to zoom out, analyze the chart, see a lot of confluence. So harmonic pattern, massive support there from August, from the retracement. We also got fib levels from the July low to the November high. It is also round about that 78% level. We were talking about the 37.8. So, you know, we can always dip down below. If we close the daily above, there's going to be volatility at that level. That range is almost guaranteed to get some kind of reaction because of all of these different scenarios, right? The more you connect, the better, right? The more you connect, the better. So yeah, we've got a few things already there that does indicate that Bitcoin will get a bounce at that level. So I am going to have some long orders there just in case, personally. Because it won't be easy. This is the moment where you will have just a massive wick, okay, and you won't come back down there. You might have a slightly lower dead cat bounce scenario, but it might be very likely you're not going to retest that low. That will be the low where you bounce off from. That's only my personal opinion, guys, okay? Let's take a look at thanks for the TA, Andy. Crypto Fire, you're very welcome, my man. Let's go to 400 likes, says Joseph. Yes! 600 of us watching right now. Absolutely insane, guys. This is absolutely incredible. It's been really, yeah, YouTube hasn't been performing too well the last couple of weeks. So 600 watching almost. That is absolutely insane, guys. If you can scroll down and smash up that like button, that's absolutely insane. Good support for me here. And I will be continuing doing these videos and live streams every single day if you enjoy them. Let's take a look at some more cryptos. Nasty S&P 500 open. Yeah, says Arthur. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're having a little bit of a drop there on the S&P 500. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty bullish at this range. Pretty bullish here for the rest of the week, potentially. And And yeah, this is not having a good reaction on Bitcoin, I think, even though Bitcoin and the stocks haven't been really correlated too much lately. Let's take a look at ADA. Okay. Let's take a look at altcoins. I know a lot of people want to take a look at altcoins. Okay, enough of S&P and enough of Bitcoin. But like I said, guys, altcoins will be dragged down, especially if the dominance goes up. Wow, look at this. Look at this, guys. Massive rejection on ADA here. Massive rejection. Wow, it's incredible because we did close a daily, but we did not close above the wick. Okay, this is very important. All right, we do have that level. This level over here is the $1.50, right? Where you did have an attempt right there. And yeah, you basically had an attempt yesterday, basically, and you did not manage to break above the high. Now that would be the next major thing for ADA, right? So, you know, just zooming in here. This is what you got. You know, you got consistent lower highs right there, lower highs. You know, you need to get above that last lower high to start becoming bullish for a potential new uptrend, right? To potentially create a higher low. That did not happen, so we're going to leave a major level here to break for Cardano. Right here, we need to break that range just there. In the next time we attempt to break it, as soon as you break this range, it's going to be looking very bullish for Cardano. So a potential retest to the low $1 range is on the way for Cardano. Now, a good thing on Cardano, you know, volume was pretty good to the upside. Yeah, but it's going to have a pretty nasty drop by the looks of things. If Bitcoin does come down, yeah, stay cautious with Cardano. Avax, Andy, please. Right, let's take a look at Avalanche straight away. Phantom also. VeChain, right. Avax US dollar. Is Avax at the $75 range? This looks like a pretty nasty pattern right there. Avalanche on Avalanche. I do not like it one bit. Do not like it one bit, because if we are forming this descending triangle, we need to break resistance from the lower highs. It's not looking good at all, guys. Not looking good. Especially if this lower high right there, this one, I mean, we didn't even come up to retest, you know, the $105 range. We just got, you know, a touch at one of the last wicks here on the daily, just right there, just a touch, straight back down. So you got that support turning into resistance straight away and back down. You know, I would have thought that at least you would have had a little bit of a more of a run up and then come down. So yeah, Avalanche looking a little bit weak at this moment. When could you become bullish on Avalanche? Well, just like the level that I've marked over here, you know, if you do form a kind of a double bottom here in the next coming days, right there, and if you do manage to break, okay, by the end of June, this major lower high that has been support also, you break above the trend line also. This trend line must be on the 4 hourly, but we can connect the wicks here on the daily, so it might be something like that. But it must have been created on the 4 hourly closes. So you can either you can either put a trend line on the candle closes or on the wicks. Yeah, basically this was on the 4 hourly closes. So that's my take on Avalanche. I think Avalanche it's almost inevitable that we are going to retest the $75. We want to see a bounce from this level. We do want to see a bounce from this level on Avalanche from that $75, because the structure is not looking good. It's a very, very bearish structure right there. But I would become bullish if we do see a massive wick here, okay, a potential long shadow right there, retesting the lows. Then we are potentially, you know, if we do see the bulls step in here, which is very, very likely, I think it's, you know, it's going to happen once you retest these lows. You're not going to break it, you know, and have a massive drop, in my opinion. Very, very unlikely. If you drop and have these nice, you know, bullish wicks, I would become very, very bullish. You are going to get a pretty nice bounce there, very, very likely, and retest some resistance. And if that happens, you could potentially be forming, you know, a nice potential descending wedge right over there. So, you know, breaking this $75 to $70 range, and you are going to get a very, very nice bounce. I would become bullish right there. I wouldn't become bearish. Remember, guys, yeah, breakout trading here, I would say 80% of the times does not work in crypto, okay? So if you're thinking that you are breaking support here and you are going to come to very, very low levels very, very fast, no, it's very, very unlikely. It's very, very likely that this is going to be a liquidity grab and you are going to have that bounce. So that's my take on Avalanche. Falling narrow wedge, says Zaya. Potentially on Avalanche, maybe. Nearly 400 likes. We've passed the 400 likes. Thank you, you legends. You are the best, guys. Thank you very much. IOTX, please, and thank you, says Lauren. Absolutely. Let's take a look at IOTX here. One of my favorite members, Lauren. She is here supporting always. Yeah, nothing has changed here, basically. Nothing has changed, basically, on IOTX. Large consolidation. You know the deal. If you have been an old subscriber from me, keeping it ultra simple, you know, you might think that we are going to break these levels. It is possible, but I see this as a large consolidation, right? It's going to be a large consolidation, just like we had this large consolidation right there at these levels. I think IOTX is creating something similar to what we created back here, right? So what I think is going to happen, just because of the massive volume that is going to potentially support us. Now, if these entities right here start selling here, then yeah, you're going to get that drop, okay? But looking at the probabilities of price action and volume, we are getting supported here from that daily close, which is exactly at, you know, 10-cent range, just having that slight consolidation at the top of this major candle with this volume. I think IOTX, not much to trade in the immediate short term because we're just ranging, you know, sideways. So not much to analyze. It's better to take a look at the daily and see what could happen in the next coming weeks. And just for a quick example, I think something very similar to this is potentially happening. All right, just because we are consolidating above major support. I think something like this right there, but in a wider, right, where you do have this kind of price action like that. And it's just going to be boring for a long time. At least, you know, maybe another week or another 2 weeks before you see some type of reaction. So that's what I got for IOTX. Usually when you retest support, you know, a lot of the times you finally break it, but I do not see this as a pattern that we are going to break down, right? I think we just are going to have a long consolidation, right, like we did have here, right? That is my take here on IOTX. So No Lambos, bro. We're trying by the dealership. Who is talking to me right now? Right, let's take a look. Let's scroll down. Scroll down here in the comment section. Let's take a look. I love you, Andy. Take a look at Dot, please. Right, okay. Yeah, love you too. Let's take a look at Dot. Right, I've got a lot of stuff here. I just feel like cleaning this chart. Cleaning this chart right now. There's a lot of stuff. I can't remember now what we were taking a look at on Polkadot. I know that, well, we had this descending wedge. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly, zoom in a little bit. That descending wedge right there, we can take that out of the way. Too many things here. Right. What can we take a look at here on Polkadot? We are maybe forming a larger descending wedge right there. We had a small descending wedge here, right? That played out pretty nicely. Broke resistance, went to the top of the wedge. Oh yeah, we went to that $30 range that we were talking about here from the breakout. And are we now getting, you know, heavily rejected here from this lower high resistance right there? We got this low, this low, this low, this low. Do they connect together? They kind of do. They kind of do. Yeah, we might. I mean, this is very similar to the price action that happened right here in June and August, right? Not the same, but there is some similarities right there, where it looks extremely bearish. It looks extremely bearish. Everybody's extremely bearish, and then you have that pop out. So I think Polkadot could get a massive bounce at the $21-22 if we do get down there as support, like a spring point. Okay, if that spring point comes in the next couple of days for Bitcoin, it's going to happen for a lot of these altcoins. And yeah, let me just take a look here. I'm going to take this wick from the 7th of September. Let me just take a look at another chart, see if we got that wick from the 7th of September. Yes, it is there. Right. I think this wick is going to be very important. Massive volume also on this wick, which is good. So I'm just going to get here a ray horizontal and put it right there. Okay, because that is going to be definitely, we're going to have some type of reaction there. Very likely. Very likely we're going to get some reaction on that lower part of the wick. And it's got high volume, which is enough. And it would be the low from these. Okay, so we've got one wick there. We've got that wick with high volume. I've got the lower part and put this ray horizontal. Just like the price did get some reaction from this low part right over here, right? You did get some reaction at the low of the wick and got a bounce. And we got these lower lows right there. So there is going to be some kind of support right there. I'm talking about the $22, $21 range, okay? Maybe it's going to be a good buy zone. And, you know, a good take profit here would be taking, you know, from the resistance of these lower highs around that $25. So maybe 21 to 25 is a potential movement that could happen on Polkadot in the next coming days. Bitcoin could hit $36,000, says Crypto Rover. Well, yeah, it could hit $30,000. It could hit $25,000. It could hit $100,000. But yeah, why can it hit those levels? Why can it hit those levels? I mean, I am thinking that it can hit $37,000. I have my reasons. Reasons is because yeah. Why is Crypto Rover saying that? I will take a look at one of his latest videos just to take a look at his opinion. But yeah, he's been very, very bullish lately. Very, very bullish. Slightly bearish in the immediate short term, and you know the reasons why I think that 37,000 can be hit and get a massive bounce, because we got the support, we got the Fibonacci 78% levels. What else? What else did we have? Yeah, we got the alt bat harmonic pattern, which is this one right over here. I'm leaving it up here, and this is why I think we could hit those that $37,000 range. Very, very possible in the next few days, actually. Few days. So, yeah. Let me just take a look. I want to take a look at some extensions here from the high to the low. Wow, this is actually pretty impressive, because from the start, Fibonacci extensions helps you to find out where the next wave can go. And this it is pretty clear that this wave right over here, looking at the 4-hourly chart or the 1-hourly, it doesn't matter, more or less, you have this consolidation right there. You have the start of this wave at $47,000 right there. You have the start of the wave that finishes exactly to the $39,500. Okay, this is why this is one impulse right there. You have the corrective move taking us all the way to 44.4, and you are basically, this one-to-one Fibonacci extension takes us to the $37,000 basically. So we've also got, a fourth reason why we can hit $37,000. So it's pretty impressive how you start connecting a lot of the things, and everything points out that, yeah, $37,000 might be hit. Okay, I've got the bullish alt bat harmonic pattern. It is bullish because you do get a bounce at that D level. You got harmonic pattern that takes us to $37,000. You got fib extension from the start of the drop, which is here, all the way down, all the way there. The extension, the one-to-one extension takes us to the $37,000 range also. Reason number 2. Now, why would you get a bounce from that region? Because you got insane support from the 5th of August right there. And you've also got the Fibonacci from the low, summer low to the high, 37. Yeah, it's actually almost 38. But yeah, it doesn't mean you need to stop exactly there. But so this is why we're talking about in between $37,000 and $38,000. That volatility, massive candles, I think is just going to be, so many confluence right there. It's just almost more things you add up to it. I'm actually going to leave this somewhere right over there so I don't forget. More things you add up, the better. Okay, more confluence you have, the better. So yeah, that's my take. Bro, my liquidation price is on Matic is at 152. Please help. Oh, I mean, where did you long? You could start potentially longing, but I wouldn't long any of these cryptos for the moment, because basically if I am analyzing Bitcoin, and I have a few things that I connect together, and it's telling me that Bitcoin might drop to even $37,000, which is almost a 5,000 drop from here, I am not going to even get close to an altcoin to potentially long it, okay? Not even close. Because if Bitcoin drops to $37,000 in the next coming days, 2 days, 1 week, it doesn't matter. If we drop from here all the way down to $37,000, it's going to be a 10% drop. What does this mean? This means that altcoins are not going to drop 10%. Oh, no, no, no. They are going to drop 15, 20, 30%. So hold on tight to your liquidations because they are maybe going to get hit. I mean, this is the thing. I'm shorting Bitcoin right now. And I wouldn't be thinking of longing any altcoins, even they look bullish. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Castor. I mean, Castor, yeah, Castor looks good. The app is going to be launched very, very soon. I mean, there are a lot of teasers on their Castor Twitter account looking extremely, extremely bullish. It is looking very, very good. Very excited for this project. 40 and big pump, says Dana Roland. Yeah, well, maybe. Who knows? It is very, very possible. We do still have that very, very strong support at $40,000. It is also very, very possible. So, yeah, Dana here is saying $40,000 and then a massive pump. I think we could lose this level. I think we could lose it a little bit, get people a little bit scared, hitting 39, 38, 37. It is very, very possible. Getting a little bit of a bounce right now, actually. It is getting a little bit of a bounce. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. I think we're having a little bit of over leveraged short positions right here, but you can clearly see how this is just rolling down. I think, yeah, basically I am aiming for that $40,800. $40,800, starting to take profits there. I'm at break even right now. The price could do this, or it could do this. I don't really care. I mean, obviously, if it goes down, better, because I'll take some profits. But if it goes up, I will close at break even. I mean, this would have been a good take profit area, but I'm going to stick with my analysis. I'm going to stick with my Gartley pattern. I think it's very, very likely going to be hit. But this would have been a good take profit one because of the massive support that we have created in the past, and also because of this. Only this is enough. This gives me, sometimes the VPVR just gives me 50% of a reason why to take profits or enter a trade. It already gives me 50%. Now if we do connect some bounces here as support, and we've got some good fib levels, if we got any other pattern or any other confluence, then it gives me even more confidence. So yeah, I hope we go down to around 30k. I have a lot of buy orders in that zone. I think, Moritz, I think a lot of people have buy orders below $40,000. So yeah, if there is a massive selling pressure below $40,000, the reason why we are going to get very, very big volatility hitting 39, 37, 36, I don't think we'll hit those levels. It could happen, but the reason why we should be getting a massive wick and get a nice bounce hit on the 4 hourly, on the daily, is because of this, because a lot of people have a lot of buying orders below $40,000. So anyway, guys, make sure, wow, 456 likes, absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you very, very much for the support. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash up the like button. If you are interested in trading on Bybit, you get the best bonus available. You get up to $4,100 worth of bonus. You can trade a bunch of cryptos. You also support the channel like this because I get a small commission. It does incentive, me doing more videos every single day. On Prime XBT, you also get an insane bonus. It's up to 7% added to your deposit. You got the information down below in the description. Another good way to support the channel. And yeah, guys, check out Bitcoin Center's website. The latest news and technical analysis ideas are posted every single day here. Follow us on Twitter, on Discord also. Discord is very, very active. I jump there once in a while, not too much. But yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out Natalie, because Natalie is live right now and you definitely want to go and check her out because she'll be doing some analysis on your cryptocurrency. The link is in the comment section right now to Natalie's live stream. Make sure to check out Natalie's live stream. Ian, thanks. Andy, you are a great dude. I bet you are too also, Ian. Thank you very much for their insane support. Stay cautious, guys, out there. Be careful with leverage trading, okay? Make sure to practice. Make sure to take a look at the charts every single day. If you want to be a professional trader, make sure to analyze every single day. And you need to lose money also to learn, okay? But just don't lose more than you're willing to lose, right? Nothing here is financial advice, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way out and check out Natalie. She is live right now. Thanks for the stream, baby. Joseph, thank you for the insane support, guys. You guys are amazing. I will see you in the Telegram group. Link is down below the Telegram, Discord. Tag me once in a while, guys. Tag me down in the Telegram group. I like to join there sometimes. So if you tag me, and if I don't answer, tag me twice. Tag me twice. I will be there. I will be there at some point. Ask me about anything, any altcoin, my opinion. And yeah, I might be totally wrong or I might be totally right. It is what it is. Guys, Natalie's live. Make sure to check it out. I'm going to jump there to a live stream. The link is in the comment section. Miss Fibonacci, I am spamming the chat now like nobody. I know you have 35 seconds and I can spam the chat as much as I want. Make sure to check it out, guys. She is live right now. Let's go and see Natalie. Hasta la casta, baby. Thanks, guys. What is going on, my crypto legends? We're going to go through S&P 500. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. What is going on, guys? How is everyone doing? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to get your cup of tea. Everything seems like summertime, says Emmanuel. I'm going to go through the comment section here 1 second. I'm just going to say, make sure everything's all right. Hello, everyone. Make sure to scroll down and smash up that like button, guys. It only takes 2 seconds to scroll down, smash up the like button before we start the stream. And yeah, let's dive into it, guys. We're going to take a look at S&P 500. I think there is a major bounce to come for the S&P 500. I think S&P 500 is going to have a bullish rest of the week, and I'll explain why. Okay, I did have a long position here. I got stopped out at break even, and there is even a better position for a long position in my opinion, and I'm going to explain why during this live stream if I do have some time. I do see this harmonic butterfly pattern playing out and coming all the way up to retest the resistance of this ascending channel, okay, on the S&P 500. We've been creating a channel, you know, November, December, and now we are at the very, very low part of the channel or at the support, right? We're going to go through this, and yeah, if S&P 500 is going to be bullish during the next coming days and maybe a part of next week, I think it should have some good effect on Bitcoin. But like we were talking about, Bitcoin is not looking too good. I am still in my short position here on Bybit. I do believe so that the $40,600 to $40,800 is very, very likely to happen in the next coming hours, potentially. Right now, you know the deal. The more times you retest a support, the more likely it is to be broken. Now we are retesting this support over and over again, as you can see here on this chart. Okay, this is the 1 hourly chart for Bitcoin. We are currently just retesting here several times now, right now, okay, between yesterday and today. I'm talking about that $41,600 range where we did have a lot of support level. Why did we have support? We got a massive spike here on the volume profile. We've also got several retesters, as you can see, and we are having that roll down. Okay, we've been spotting this potential roll down since we were trading at these areas. Why did I think we were going to roll down from this area? Because sorry guys, because of this massive drop that we had. Okay, we did have a massive drop here with volume, high volume. Okay, high volume, big drop. Where did the drop start? If we take a look at the 1 hourly or the 4 hourly time frame, it doesn't matter. This all over here is a consolidation. You start the drop from right over here to the low part right there. We also did see, you know, that perfect touch to the golden pocket, to that area where we potentially want to short. I did actually short this. If you guys remember, we did have a massive rejection right over there, which was perfect to enter a short trade, and I did take some profits all the way down here. Because I was expecting that bounce of, you know, this resistance also. There was other factors, all right, to take profits there. There was massive confluence as support. So it was very likely we were going to get a bounce at these levels like explained on other videos. This is why it was a short, take profit. And I'm in another short position just right over here. Now, I did not enter this short position, guys, straight away. I wanted to see the price action of Bitcoin getting exhausted, confirming that lower high right over there for that potential rollover continuation. This is why I entered the short. My short is protected right now. My take profit won, and I might take most of my profit there because I do think that, you know, some kind of major bounce will happen at the low 40Ks or at 39, 38K levels. All right, we do have a second target which we'll go through today also, but take profit one, I do think that we are going to break slightly this level, and we might be hitting that, you know, $40,600, $800 level. All right, and we could get a bounce from that range. Now we could get a bounce from this level, okay, because it's very strong support, as you can see on the chart, but it's getting hit, and every time, you know, the more times you hit it, the weaker it gets, right? Especially coming from a downtrend. If you're hitting that support, it's very likely you're going to roll back down. So yeah, I wanted to take a look at this Gartley pattern right over here. Okay, this is the most conservative one because there is a alt bat pattern, which is another harmonic one. Whoops, sorry, let me just put this right over there, right over here. And basically from this low right there, we got a potential Gartley pattern right there. And, you know, we might get a massive bounce, which is at the 40,600. So taking profits at 40,800, 600 already makes sense, because a Gartley, this is a bullish Gartley where you might get a pretty big bounce from this D point. That is my point of view, guys. It is possible, there is a possibility that you're not going to form this pattern and you are going to get a massive bounce from this level, because it's very strong support. Overall, I am still leaning, you know, with the probabilities that we will get that drop in the coming hours, potentially. It looks very likely that we are going to have that drop live. Now, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to go through the comment section straight away. Obviously, you might ask me, sorry, that what should I do? Should I, you know, go long? Should I go short? Well, you know, at this point, this is a non-trading zone in my opinion, because we could get a bounce or we could break down. I am leaning more to the side that we are breaking down from this support level where we do have all of this confluence. We are at the very verge of the mountain here. So it's very likely that we are going to see volatility if we are, you know, we're holding by a thread. It is a major level, so we might see a little bit of a sharp drop to the $40,800, $40,600 range, maybe in minutes. So yeah, that is my take. Unless we do get a bounce, we are just at critical level. I would short right over here. I would have short there, which I did. You know, a potential long right there. I did not catch this long position because my order was slightly below. You know the reasons why I wanted to long this. We talked about it on the other videos, right? This must have been a live stream on the 14th, potentially. And yeah, basically because of volume profile, basically because of this being a potential ABC correction right there, which we did get a massive bounce because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, and then the ABC correction. It was 62% golden pocket. It was volume, you know, a lot of confluence around that range. It was an insane long opportunity. If you didn't long there, well, yeah, I did manage to catch that long. Now, let's dive in straight into the comment section, and then we'll go through some altcoins and yeah, the rest of it. So yeah, major drop is very, very possible. Okay, guys, so hold on tight. We might be having a little bit of turbulence in the next coming hours. Right, everything seems just like summertime. Yeah, also very, very possible. A little bit different. It's a little bit different, but I get the deal here. I think you're talking about this potential scenario right over here, maybe playing out something very, very similar. Okay, we do have some similarities here with this kind of price action, as you can see. Very, very similar price action happening right here. Well, we should have got a better bounce than this one that we've just had. But, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. We could, you know, roll down from here. And I actually think that we will roll down from these levels. So, and you know, maybe that spring point is going to come sooner than later, in between this week and next week. But I am expecting that drop, guys, in between $37,000 and $40,000. In between this range, this is my opinion right there, between this support there, which is the $37,000, and this support over here, which is the $40,000. So I think that area is going to be a major, major buy zone right there. This for me is going to be a buy. Now, obviously, we could drop to $30,000 in a matter of a few days. So, but that is going to be my take, that this area is going to be a buy zone right there, because a massive, massive spring point will happen, right? So that is my take. That is my total opinion. You know, if we come all the way down here and hit $30,000, all of you trolls can come down, scroll down in the comment section, and yeah. Basically, yeah. Right, buenos dias, says Isabel Costa. Hello, you are late, man. Yes, a few minutes late. I am sorry, but I'm here. BTC going down. Yes, sir. Very much predicted. Very much expected. So nothing, yeah, BTC going down. We are in a short, well, I am in a short position because I talked about this, you know, a couple of days back, where I'm expecting Bitcoin actually to go even to $40,600 potentially. Right, Lauren, how are you? Nice to see you here, man. Why did I buy at 64k? Lawrence, really? Well, I mean, just dollar cost average. Yo, S Mario, how are you? Dollar cost averaging is the best thing you could do for the long run, okay, in my opinion. Why did I buy at 64? A lot of people must have bought at 64, okay. I know a lot of people are relatively new. A lot of you people might have, you know, entered the market at the beginning of 2021, and even a lot of you watching right now entered the market in between September and October when, you know, we were having this bullish action. It's just how it works. I can see it also on the YouTube channel that people lose interest when the market is going down, and I have more viewers, you know, when the market is going up. And it shouldn't be like that, guys. It should be the other way around. You need to look for opportunities when the market's going down, right? So it is what it is. What are we going to do about it? Human emotions. Right. Hi, Andy, mate. How are you? Can you look at COTI USDT when you get a chance, bro? Emerging development. Let's take a look at COTI, because COTI got absolutely crushed. Absolutely crushed COTI. After being at that major level. COTI USDT yeah, we had this potential cup and handle scenario that did not play out. But it was a little bit, it wasn't the best looking cup and handle, because I like to see the cup and handle obviously at the very, very top, the formation at the very, very top, not dropping and forming it around here. It wasn't the best looking one. We created a very, very horrible double top, okay, with some very, very big bearish divergence that played out, okay. This is on the daily chart, looking at Coty. We got Coty here with this high right there. So yeah, the alarms were already there on Coty, especially when you creating this top right there and you're starting to drop. Look at this, you know, massive lower highs on the RSI, creating a double top that is hidden. No, not hidden. Sorry, this is exaggerated bearish divergence. When you create a double top and the RSI is making lower highs, and basically this played out almost to perfection, I would say, because you know the technical target is getting the top range to the support level from the breakout right there. You basically met the target here where we are getting supported. So overall, this one is looking very, very bullish, because we did get supported very, very nicely from this lower range here. Looking at Coty, it's nice sometimes just to get a nice fresh clean chart, you know, very, very good levels right there. Now you might think to yourself, is this a head and shoulder pattern right there? You know, with a head with a double head, right? Because you can see we have massive, and this is on the daily, guys. Let me just zoom in so you can see this, where you do have the daily closes right over here at about 29.30 cents, right? Round over here, you can see the closes here getting massive support. So you got this kind of price action, then you have this massive price action, and then you have, you know, the price action coming back down to the support range, and then, you know, having these highs. Are they going to get exhausted and you're going to come back down to this 30-cent support level? That is the question. I would say no. I would say that you are going to get a massive bounce from this level finally and continue to much higher levels. But you could arguably discuss that this is a head and shoulder, right? I don't think this is the case. Technical target for this head and shoulder, and I do not like seeing at these macro patterns. You know, this would take us well below -0, so it can't happen. I would go because from these lows to these highs, it is the first time you are retesting this area. Okay, from the low to the highs, yeah, you're basically hitting that golden pocket right there. Okay, that's 65% level right over here. You are hitting it, you know, very nicely. So this already is looking very bullish. I would become extremely bullish as soon as you get above this lower high, right? Because you are creating lower highs right there. Okay, lower highs. If you do manage to close a nice daily lower high, it's going to be a very good opportunity to get back into a long position on the actual retracement, right? You want to break the last lower high. In this case, you would say it's this one right now, where we're currently getting rejected, but it would be better to break this one over here and close a nice daily candle above 45 cents. Then, you know, any type of retracement will be an insane great opportunity. You need to take a look at the fib levels from the low to the high, looking for that 50% golden pocket ratio. You've also got this level of resistance that will be turning into support. So yeah, we need to wait for some kind of movement that will confirm a potential uptrend. And I would say it is very likely. I do like this kind of price action because you are creating a double bottom, just like here you created a double top. It would be nice. Yeah, I would say, and it's not really confirmed, but it would be nice this being an exact double bottom. If we would have had a little bit more price action here to the downside, you can see the RSI on the daily creating higher lows and price action making sideways action, that would be exaggerated divergence. So there is bullish divergence, exaggerated bullish divergence, where you are going to have that bullish effect in the next coming weeks. So I would wait for a bit of confirmation because you are still creating lower highs. Next coming days will be crucial. If Bitcoin does hit $40,000, $39,000, $38,000, expect this one to roll back down, okay? We need to wait a little bit for more confirmation. I've just given you the bullish case scenario. I think bearish case scenario would be losing this support level. I think this support level will not be lost. We'll maybe have volatility below this range. This very much looks like Bitcoin on the, like Bitcoin basically. You have the summer right there, you have the September high, you have the November high right over here, and yeah, basically you are retesting the September lows, right? Very, very similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at that low $42,000.